Hey, y'all, it's your girl Shay. Welcome back to my channel. Hey, just to clear some things up, y'all, my name is Shayna. That is my name, Shayna. And when I was growing up, my sister and her friends used to call me Shay. And they still call me Shay to this day. So just wanted to come by, say that, and L is my middle initial. And I used to love fashion magazines and reading Elle magazine and Harper's Bazaar and Cosmopolitan and all that stuff, looking at the new fashions and what was in for the season, what was out, all of that stuff. So I thought that to have a funny play on, a cute play, instead of it being L, the letter L is ELLE. That's how we got to be Shay L. Anyway, y'all, hello, welcome. If this is your first time, welcome. If you like the content, only if you like the content, please hit the subscribe button. We love to have you here. And hit the notification bell so you know when I upload a video. My uploads are on Saturday and Sunday mornings between 8 and 9 a.m. And I post one video a week because a girl has a real job. Okay, y'all, I have a real job, all right? So I have to make time for those things, and I have to make time for my caregiving duties. So that brings me into our topic today and why I don't do more than one YouTube video a week. And that is the Caregiver's Guide to Self-Care. The Caregiver's Guide to Self-Care. Can we talk a little bit about self-care and how important it is? Take a moment of silence for your past trash self-care routine, because you're burying it today. You are burying not taking care of yourself. You are burying that thought that you don't matter. You're burying the thought that everybody else's needs are above your own because you are a caregiver. We're burying that today. Okay? All right, now I'm a caregiver myself. I'm a caregiver for my father. And this is for all caregivers. This is for caregivers of parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, whether you pop in or whether you live with them, whether you check on their care, whether you make their doctor's appointments, whether you go fill their prescriptions, whether you have children that you've given birth to and you're taking care of, whether you're a foster parent, whether you're an adoptive parent, whether you are a parent of a niece or nephew because your siblings couldn't get it together. Whether you're a grandparent doing it all over again because your kids could not do what it is that you did for them. This is who this is for today. So if you fall in that category, I need you to do three things. Put me on pause. Go get your favorite snack. Go get your favorite beverage. Get in a comfy spot and let's get it. Let's go. Because I want you to take notes today. You know we're all about taking notes because when you write down things, something happens. Something happens, and taking in information and writing it down, something happens. And we need for this to happen because this is very important. You all are very important people. And it's so easy for us to become burned out. Okay, so let's talk. So I have a quote that I came up with that I will actually put on my social media this week as we reiterate taking care of yourself. And it is, being a caregiver means that you put someone else's needs above your wants. It is the ultimate sacrifice a human can make. That's from your girl. So that's what it means, what it says. That not necessarily your needs getting put to the side, but your wants may have to be put on ice, modified, or something like that. That's what this is about. Okay? Because for some reason, we think that our needs, their needs should trump our needs. No, their needs sometimes trump our wants, but not our needs. Let that sink in. Rewind that. Say that again. Write that down. Because you need to get that, because that's important. Okay, so let's get into it. Why is self-care imperative for a caregiver? This is also me, your girl. Self-care means that you make yourself a priority as at designated times in your life in order to properly, hence properly, care for others and to give the world the best version of yourself, despite being in a stressful season in your life. Put me on pause, rewind that, get that in. Get that in. Okay? All right, y'all. Let's go. So let's talk about the self-care strategies guide. Okay, so I have 9 things. First thing, be intentional about everything that you do. Be intentional about everything that you do, meaning that you do it on purpose, meaning that you do it with a purpose, meaning that you do it despite whatever else is going on. You do it with intention. That's what I need. Do everything intentionally. I'm drinking this water instead of juice right now intentionally because my body needs that for its health. I'm going out with this group of people after work intentionally because they love to have a good time. I'm going shopping intentionally to buy myself something nice for me because I've had a stressful week and it is within my budget. That is being intentional. Be intentional about everything that you do because it's going to pull on you. Caregiving pulls on you in a way that you've got to be intentional about everything that you do. So be intentional. I have 2 things. Wait a minute. I don't want to get. Put limitations on time and energy spent on caregiving. Put limitations on it. It's going to have to be times you have to call somebody else over. Whether you got to get a nurse, whether you got to get a sitter. Okay, I'm going to go out for the afternoon. I'll only be gone from this time to this time, and that is your time, okay? Another thing, be mindful of the people that you go out with and where and who gets your energy. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You know your girl speaks from experience. Let me tell you something. Something was taking my energy recently, and it wasn't worth it. And I had to look back. I'm tired. I'm stressed out. I ain't feeling good. I got this icky feeling that I can't get rid of because I was entertaining things that I ain't had no business entertaining. Okay. So be careful about who you're connecting with. Okay. Because when you're in a caregiving season, whether it's a season or a lifetime, because you're a parent for a lifetime. Now, caregiving in the way that I caregive is a season. But, you know, it could be a lifetime, whether it's a lifetime or season. Regardless, be careful of who you are connecting with and who you are allowing to connect to you. Because sometimes people see you and they want to get on that train with you. Whatever train she's on, wherever she's going, I want to go. But some of that stuff has got to be reserved for you. You can't have people who got these high needs and you already dealing with stuff. You understand what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Third thing, eat well and exercise regularly. Now, I struggle with this, y'all, because your girl is a junk food junkie, okay? And sometimes I don't feel like getting up extra early to work out. That's just real, okay? That's life. That's real. But when I do it, I feel different. When I do it, my mind is clearer. When I do it, I have more patience. So get that into your mind. And it don't have to be nothing big. It can just be something small. These are the things that we're doing, y'all. These are the things that we're doing. And shout out to Tiara Sitnorgids, my coworker and my clinical social worker sister, for giving me this idea, giving me this topic. And because we talk a lot about that, we have a great clinical social work relationship, and shout out to you, Tiara. I appreciate you. Okay. Number 4, journaling. Get that stuff out. I'm going to tell y'all, you can get into a dark season in caregiving when you're tired. When you're burnt out, it can get dark and dismal in there. And sometimes you just can't talk to people about how you really feel. You just can't utter the words to come out of your mouth, you know? Write it down. Write it down. Get it all out. Do that emotional dump. Spill it out. Spill it out. Okay? And then number 5. Take a temperature check of what you need daily. Not what you want. What you need daily. Take a temperature check of what you need daily. It's going to look different from day to day. Honor yourself, okay? Number 6, have a social calendar. Let me tell you something. Your girl, she gets up and she gets out. She gets up and she gets out. She mixes and she mingles. She's single. She mixes and she mingles. That's what she does. That's what you need to do. And as a result of me doing that, when I come back, oh, okay, I'm back on. I'm nurse, I'm nurturer, I'm all of those things. You understand what I'm saying? Have a social calendar and hook up with people. Y'all know we got the auxiliary board. They're going to be mad I called them the auxiliary board. Y'all know who you are. Nisi and the crew. Evie the crew. Michelle the crew. Y'all know. So, I mean, you got to have them folk. You got to have that auxiliary board. Okay? Because when we get together, we talk about life, but we laugh. We joke. We play around. We have a good time. We have a good time. We eat good. We laugh. We look good. We dressing up. We doing it big. And if we not, then we still chilling. We having a good time. That's the kind of people that you need to meet up with on a regular. Okay, and then number 7, find time to be grateful about one thing every day, and it varies. If you're having a real stressful day, God, I'm thankful that I got breath in my body. That means I got another chance. Lord, I'm thankful that I got a car to drive. Lord, I'm thankful I can pay for gas. Lord, I'm thankful that I have a job. Lord, I'm thankful that I have clothes that fit. Come on, let's talk. As a woman, we go through hormonal imbalances and stuff. I'm grateful that my clothes fit today. Come on, y'all. It gotta be stuff like that. All right, number 8. Realize, accept, and give yourself a hand clap of a job well done. Recognize your importance. You are very important. And guess what? Can't nobody be you. That's the reason why they gave the kids to you. That's the reason why you moved in the house. That's the reason why you are important. Your role is important as a nurturer, as caregiver, as boundary keeper, boundary setter. Your job is important. Remember that. We're going to stop and give a round of applause. Standing ovation. Because you put on quite a show. Letting people know that you got it all together. And sometimes you hurting. Come on, let's talk. I'm talking to myself right now. Let's talk. All right, y'all. Number 9, last but not least, vent safely. And have your prayer and meditation time. I have my prayer and meditation time every night, and it is my unwind time, my candle burning time, my journaling time, my get with God time, and I'm so zen. My bath time after it's over, I feel so good, so relaxed. Whatever worries have come upon me throughout the day, that's the time that I release. That's the time that I exhale. Have that time. You have to have that time daily. You have to. You have to. Okay? All right, y'all. That's it. Oh, another thing just came to me. Just because you're a caregiver, do not neglect your other relationships. You are a whole person who has needs and who have people who are so into them, people that make them feel good, people that you love to be around and you want to spend time with. Let me let you know what you need is important, and you have to nourish those relationships. Don't get so bogged down in being a mom or being grandma or being this caregiver or however it shows up, that you don't have time for anybody else in your life. Nourish your relationships and find that balance. We'll do another video on balance. How about that? But let me tell y'all, I'm grateful for y'all. I'm grateful for everything that you're doing. If no one told you, or if you didn't hear it today and you heard it yesterday, let me be the first to tell you today, you're doing a good job. Job well done. Okay? Job well done. All right, y'all. That's it. I'll be talking about caregiving and how you need to self-care yourself into a way of wellness all week. And I'll share some things that I do, some new things that I'm actually going to implement, because there are some new things that I'm thinking about doing to help me. But these are some really, really good. This is a good start. All right, y'all. That brings me into my spiel. I hope this message has inspired you. I hope this message finds you blessed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video.